Okay, so here I am back in virtual reality in VRpatients, and for this realistic virtual reality feature, we're gonna do the Penlight. Freaking amazing. I can't wait till you guys see this. If you haven't done this in virtual reality, you haven't lived, okay? Because in real life, when we get a patient and they've fallen, maybe we go, did you hit your head? And they go, oh, I don't remember, I fell. I don't know why you fell. I want to put you on the monitor. I want to get your history. I want to find out what's going on. Maybe it was a cardiac thing. Did he have a stroke? I want to talk to him. We're going to do the whole Cincinnati stroke scale. We're going to go to town. But one of the things that I'm going to do on every single one of these my patients, but specifically on the patients that I think might have a blown pupil, or maybe their pupils are not equal and reactive to light. We like their pupils to be pearl, but if they're not pearl, how am I going to know? I have to assess their pupils. So I'm going to bust out my stethoscope, not my stethoscope. I'm going to bust out my Penlight. He sits up for me like a very cooperative patient. Thank you so much, my friend. And I can see his pupils because he straightens his face out for me. Now, on my hand, I can see that my remote control has turned into a Penlight. And if I shine it at him, as you can see, I've got just like a normal flashlight, okay? So I'm going to get right on in there. And I'm looking at his pupils, and they look pretty good. I don't know, 6 millimeters, 4 millimeters. I can't measure them, but I would look on the side of my Penlight, right? In real life, you'd have your little pupil gauge. Okay, sir, I'm going to look at you. I'm going to take this light coming from the side. Boop. Did you see that constriction? Let's do this one. Did you see I can't believe how realistic that looks, because when you look in, you have very beautiful hazel eyes, right? Let's go from far away. No reaction, but I can see his eyes better when I get in nice and close. Look at that! Well, that pupil's pearl. How about this one? From far away, boop. Again, come on, buddy. Ready? And boop. I mean, I feel like I could do this all day. It would probably hurt your eyes. Don't do that to your real patients. But let's talk just for a second about how valuable it is to be able to practice a skill like that in virtual reality in a non-destructive environment 100 times with my patients who maybe I'm doing a stroke patient. Maybe I'm going to do a patient who's on an opioid overdose, right? I'm looking at their eyes and I'm like, oh my gosh, this person. And they open up their eyes and I bring in the light and they don't react, they don't constrict. Maybe their pupils are blown on one side and not on the other, or maybe they're, you know, super dilated and they're just, or maybe their pupils are completely constricted like in an overdose, right? Because we know that when someone is on like an amphetamine and their adrenaline is running like crazy, their pupils dilate. Like when you get in the middle of the street and a car's coming and your pupils dilate to let all the light in, well, when you're on some drugs, right, the pupils stay dilated. Well, it's not this guy. I don't think you're on meth, right? Awesome. Okay, well, what if you're a patient who has an opioid overdose? Maybe it's accidental, okay? And he's out. And I get him to open his eyes maybe, or I open his eyes. And they're fixed, they're pinpoint, because you're like sleeping. That's what it's like when you're sleeping, right? And you're dreaming. And the pupils are super tiny because they don't need to let in the light. You're tired, it's sleepy time. Well, is it sleepy time for this guy? Nope. Now, if I looked at his eyes and they were already constricted and they weren't going anywhere, then I'd be a little bit worried, right? Sir, it's dark in here. How come you're not reacting to things? What's going on? Okay, all right. Exiting the Penlight. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to show you that really cool, realistic feature in virtual reality, the Penlight. Happy training, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching another Skills Station video. Please click on the red subscribe button and then click on the bell to get notified when exclusive content drops. Comment below, let us know what you like and dislike, and I cannot wait to see you again in VR. See you on the next one. Just hanging out? Not sure if you're gonna go to the next video? Maybe click on one of these? Huh? Did you hit subscribe yet? You should. We got some good stuff for you.